What is going on, everybody? So I'd like to introduce you to part one of our SKS refinish project. Well, not refinish, restoration, but it really won't be so much a restoration as it will be converting this SKS here that I picked up back into its original self. This is a Norinco Type 56 SKS. Arsenal, I think 0421, so dating it is a little bit difficult. We'd probably date this SKS at about 74. Actually, now that I think about dating it, the only markings I've really found prevalent on the rifle were some odd electric pencil markings on the barrel, trunnion area, that actually said 74. Why? No idea. This Norinco SKS, anything that's not a factory 26 is usually a little harder to date. Most people have no idea when they were manufactured. So today what we're going to be doing, again, is part one. I'm not sure how many parts we'll end up having, but what we'll do is start off with disassembly of the rifle. So I did the easy part first. When I was off camera, I actually took a little screwdriver here, a rag so I don't beat everything up, my little hammer, and I knocked my lower trigger group out. My trigger group is a pain. There's a little button here that you can press, but mine has always needed quite the motivation. So I've already pulled this trigger group. So we'll get the trigger group out of here, finish disassembling this rifle. This bayonet, man, it's cheesy, but it sure does come in handy for working on this thing. Lift the pin on the back dust cover, just slide that out, get this rear dust cover off, recoil spring, pull our bolt out, bolt assembly. See what else? Let's get our gas tube lever here, lift it up, pull our gas tube out. Be careful when you pull this up because your piston likes to slide around. There it goes right there. So we got our gas tube off, we got our piston out. Now, since we've got the lower trigger group out, the only thing holding this rifle to this barrel is this front little retaining piece. So really I can probably just push up under the rifle. Let's see, that's a tight fit. I'm gonna break it across my knee real quick. I'm a caveman. And there we go. So we've got this 1990s tactical stock off. I mean, it's not a terrible stock. It looks good. Combat Exchange. I'm sure in the 90s this thing would have been awesome. I mean, it's good for what it is, but it is super heavy. Now, that's as far as we'll take the rifle down. Here is essentially what we're going to be working with. And we're going to put this into a Type 56 SKS stock I picked up. Now, word of advice, not all Norincos fit in the exact same SKS stock. Some of these rifles have either a screw-in barrel or a pinned-in barrel, similar to an AK, or AKM I should say. And depending on which rifle you have is dependent on what stock you will need. And 99.9% of the time you buy these stocks, it's just a Type 56 SKS stock. There's no determination. So there will be some fitting, and we will go over the stock fitting in episode number 2. So I appreciate y'all stopping by. This ought to be a good little project. We've got everything I think we'll need to get this SKS back in its original state. We got hand guards, we've got 10-round box magazines, we have spike bayonet. So, y'all stick around and be looking for part number 2. Y'all have a good one.